I'm Hayden Blausfern. I'm a software engineer at Google on the open source security team and one of the core maintainers on the Sigstore project. Sigstore is a set of tools and services designed to simplify code signing in open source. Our observation is that many open source projects have struggled to introduce code signing, and to define code signing, what we mean is adding integrity and authenticity to the project, to the artifacts that we consume and use as part of the software development lifecycle. So things like binaries or attestations. We need code signing and we need signatures because we need to know why we can trust something. If an artifact is signed by someone who we don't trust, we know not to use it then. And if an artifact's not signed at all, we know that it might be tampered with. And so what Sigstore gives us is tooling to make this as simple as possible so that the developers don't need to manage signing keys, and that developers are also able to audit where their signatures are generated. So code signing isn't a new concept. There have been many projects for quite some time that offer code signing, but a lot of this has been focused around platforms. So for example, signing a Windows binary or an Android or iOS application. One of the major differentiators with Sigstore is adding in identity. So developers don't have to manage their own signing keys. Instead, they associate signatures with identities that they manage through either identity providers like Google or Microsoft or GitHub, or through service accounts or workload identities, like for example through GitHub Actions or GitLab CI. And one of the other differentiators as well is that signatures are recorded to transparency logs, and these logs let developers audit and discover where their signatures, when their signatures are generated. In order to use the project, there's a few different ways. We offer a command line utility called Cosign. This is one of the most common ways that people first start interacting with the project. This lets you sign and verify binaries and container images. If you're a developer wanting to integrate Sigstore into your project, there's a number of SDKs across Java, Python, Go, Ruby, Rust, and JavaScript. We've also done a lot of integrations with package registries, such as PyPI, Maven Central, NPM, GitHub artifact attestations, where either signatures can get uploaded alongside artifacts, or there is support for Sigstore signed Salsa attestations. So there's a few options. We of course have our GitHub, where if you're a developer interested in either integrating with the project or making contributions, you can go to github.com/Sigstore. We have a Slack channel and a very active community there. If you go to our community repository in the Sigstore organization on GitHub, you can find links there to get involved. We also have a bi-weekly community meeting and a number of special interest groups that focus on specific parts of Sigstore, such as our infrastructure or client development.